Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the March graduation for Options Recovery Services. We're so excited that you're joining us, and we're so excited to celebrate these graduates and hear from each and every one of them, along with several guests and family friends. So let's kick things off, and I'll introduce our Executive Director, Justin Phillips.
Greetings, everybody. My name is Justin Phillips. I'm the Executive Director for Options Recovery Services, and I'm so excited to be here today. We have such a great event happening, and it's my pleasure to be able to open up this ceremony by acknowledging the amazing amount of graduates that we have graduating today at our spring graduation. I think the count right now is 22, which is a tremendous number of people who are getting their lives back and life. I think it's important to mention that, especially in these times, there's a lot of chaos and conflict in the world, and there's a lot of things that we all have to face on a day-to-day basis that make it hard for us, all of us, to navigate life. And to be able to walk into recovery at this phase in your life and to be able to be successful in these times is something to be very, very proud of. And we at Options are incredibly proud of all of you who are graduating today. I want to take a moment and recognize a few participating folks that made all of this possible. I want to acknowledge our late founder, Dr. Davida Cody. Without her, none of this would be possible. And I want to acknowledge all of our staff and volunteers and board of directors. We actually have some newer staff that are able to participate in the graduation for the first time. And I think that's very important to acknowledge as well. And so congratulations to everybody who have been a part of this journey. Congratulations to all of the clients that get to celebrate this moment with you and your families, and acknowledge that, this is a pivotal time in your life where you get to celebrate and be recognized. So on behalf of Options Recovery Services, on behalf of our board of directors and everyone that's been involved in making this possible, thank you for choosing Options. And we are so proud of you. So congratulations, happy graduation.
Thank you so much. And now let's keep things rolling with our graduates. Our first presenter is Scotty, and he is going to help us introduce our San Leandro graduate. Take it away, Scotty.
Yeah, good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all the graduates. I have had the pleasure in participating in many graduations, but this is the first time that I have had the distinct opportunity to introduce a client. And I'm excited to talk about Adrian. I had the chance to work with Adrian on one of our grants. And during our time together, I was just really impressed with Adrian's dedication to a number of things. First and foremost, his recovery, but it is rare to see such resilience and perseverance and ambition when it comes to achieving goals. He is an extremely hard worker, doesn't let obstacles get in his way, and continues to advocate for himself. So he is dedicated to getting his kids back in his life and being a major influence in their lives. So I'm extremely proud of Adrian and the progress he's made, and I know this is just the beginning. The sky's the limit for you, Adrian. So with that being said, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Scotty. So I guess I don't have anything really prepared. So I was just gonna talk about my experience drinking hope, as you suggested. I was when I got to options, I was going through a divorce and lost custody of my kids. I got into some legal issues and I was sentenced to a program here in Alameda County. I was literally starting my life from the beginning, like from the ground up. Uh, when I enrolled into options, um, you know, I started attending the career center. That's where I met Scotty. Scotty helped me find some stable employment, which allowed me to focus on my recovery and not stress on my financial responsibilities. Um, and from there, it was pretty smooth selling. I mean, I had to do everything that I had to do. I did it. What my life looks like now is I have a solid schedule. I just now I just have this peace. In my heart, in my spirit, really. Um, Outside of work, I hardly have any stress. I focus on my recovery. I just I put what was taught to me in this program is just to look inwards. You know, the problem isn't outside of me, it's in here. And once I learned that, that's when all the change started happening in my life. And I was able to ask myself the harder questions, like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? What is this for? Like, why is this happening? And how is it gonna benefit me? And honestly, this experience has completely changed my whole life. I'll never go back. Um, just going forward from here. And Scotty, extra thank you to you, because even after options, what the part that you played in my life is like, it's gonna keep going with me. You were a big help and a big inspiration. Thank you. That's it.
Congratulations to you, Adrian. Like I told you earlier today, I just pointed you in the right direction. You ran from there. So extremely proud of you. Good job.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. That was beautiful. And congratulations, Adrienne. Thank you, Scotty. We'll keep things going. And next up is our Berkeley graduates, and our counselor Sandra is going to help present. Go ahead, Sandra.
Good afternoon. Thank you. So I have two graduates that I would like to present. One is Austin Bernard. Austin has been a huge inspiration. He's very young. He came into the program broken. He has worked very, very hard to fix himself, to fix his mind, his behaviors, everything. Like I said, he has been an inspiration to me and to a lot of people in his group. We're so very proud of him. He's doing amazingly well. He's gotten his band up and running, and he's getting paid gigs. He's out there speaking, giving his testimony to different meetings, AA and NA, and sponsoring other people who came from where he was at. So without further ado, Austin Bernard.
My name's Austin. I didn't think I was gonna cry a little bit. Thank you, Sandra, for that introduction. Yeah, I forget. I don't know how to like do these. This is a graduation that's totally different. I'm so used to being on this. Like, my name's Austin. I'm an alcoholic, but I'm an addict, alcoholic. Man, this is huge. This is the first time that I've graduated coming through options. I've been through here about they've had my treatment plan probably about 6 or 7 times. And that's just, it's, to me, it's one of those things. It's like, don't give up, right? Like, that's my word of advice of people. Either, even if we graduate and something happens, come back, whatever it might be, just keep on getting up and keep on fighting. I'm super appreciative to everybody who's worked with me along the way. Like, I remember my first Kyrie, I don't know if I think he's still here. Kyrie, Paul, Stewart, let's see, Marcus, I think at one point, Michael, Sandra, all these people who took their time with me. And I remember this time around was different. Like all the other times that I came through here, like I really wanted to fix what was on the outside and make it look like I was okay, right? Like I'm obsessed with looking cool, like I want to, hence the Metallica shirt. No, I'm obsessed with looking cool. I was, like now I want to be good on the inside, right? Like, and this program has really taught me that, right? Like all the other times that I've came through here, I was like, I want to get the job, I want to get the girl, I want to get the school, I want, I want. I want the, and finally, I sat down finally with, I think it was Marcus, and he told me, he goes, because each time you sit down, they do your treatment plan. I don't know where mine's at, but like they sit you down, they're like, hey, well, what's your goal? What do you want to do? And each time I said that, right? Like, I want the job, I want this, I want to, You know, I need to get my life back, whatever that means. And I didn't even have a life before in the first, so getting my life back, I don't know what that meant. Um, but yeah, no, I needed to get a life, you know, and you guys have truly helped me do that. But this time I listened, right? Like they sat me down. He goes, well, what about your health? And all the other times I was like, what about my health? I'm 23, 24, 25. You know what I mean? Like I've been here a couple times. I think 23 was the first year. What about my health? You know, I'm 23 years old. I don't need to focus. I'm good. You know, like I'm walking, I'm talking, able to play drums. Like I don't need to think about my health, right? Like, um, and I finally did this time, right? Like I listened to them. I got my physicals, got deeper into that, right? And yeah, like I had a surgery last year. This first surgery I've ever had in my life. I'm actually going back for another surgery. Um, and this program has taught me to like really focus on myself and what's best for myself. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. Everybody and all the people I'm still waiting to meet, right? Like I'm finally meeting Corey, right? Like I've like finally had to delve out and talk to Corey about some stuff. I was kind of scared to talk to him at first. I don't know why, but he's very cool. All the people here at Options are cool and they want to see you succeed, right? A little disappointed. Yeah, I want to get to in my life and I want to be able to give back as well. This is I have my 1 year I finally hit a year. I got like a year and like 3 months now. And yeah, I don't know where I'm like, I didn't write anything down, but I'm truly grateful that I have the life that I do now, right? Like Sandra said, I came in broken. I came in from the Tenderloin. I came in fresh off the street from the Tenderloin, broken, beaten, scarred, and I I knew at that moment. I remember calling somebody. I was like, I'm stuck in the help. I'm stuck in the Tenderloin. I can't get out. And yeah, they were like, if you got yourself there, you can get yourself out. And I ended up taking myself back to Options from the Tenderloin. And Felix, shout out to Felix. The I think I forget their outreach or whatever, but they helped me yeah, get to Cherry Hill and all that. So like whatever you need, these people at Options will help you get it. Yeah, and like now I do work with EBIPAL, which is the East Bay Young People of Alcoholics Anonymous. I've been doing that since like about this time last year. I've been doing that really like rigorously. In doing that, you know, I've gotten a lot back, right? Like Sandra said, I have a band now. I've been playing drums for about 20 years. So yeah, now I'm finally playing in a band. We're going on like a small tour. We're gonna be playing actually in LA for a few different shows, like 3 different shows. And ACIPA, the All California Young People of Alcoholics Anonymous, is our final show down there. And it means a lot to like be able to be a part of that and have the connections to do that. So if you can do anything you put your mind to, truly, you know what I mean? Find what you love to do and do it. I don't care what it is. Just fall in love with what you want to do. I don't care if it's yeah, whatever it is, right? Like making coffee for people, whatever it is, fall in love with what your craft is and do it with all your heart, you know? And this program is restoring that inside me. Just want a special shout out to my aunties who have gone through the ringer with me. They both are sober now. One has 40 years and the other has like 2 or 3 years. And yeah, they've seen me through my worst. I love them to death. Those are the 2 most powerful women I know in this world and have gone to hell and back for me, and for sure. Also, I don't know if you could see this with these are my parents, and they're looking down on me now. They rest in peace. They both lost their life to addiction, and I don't have to, right? Like, I don't have to make that same decision and go down that same road. And you guys have gave me several options to not do that, so to speak. So, with that further ado, I could talk for like another 30 minutes. The guys at the house know this. Oh, shout out to Drew Alcala. House manager Drew Alcala. I have to shout him out because without him, this house would not be the same. I don't know if I would have been able to make it through this program. I do need to shout him out. All the time I remember hearing, you're in a program, Bernard, you're in a program. And it is humbling. And my sponsor, can't forget my sponsor. Sorry. I love my sponsor to death. He taught me to I remember hearing him say in the meeting, get fucking sponsor, do the fucking steps. Sponsor, do the fucking steps. And I called him and asked him. I was like, hey, can you be my sponsor and help me do the steps? I don't know how many times I can say the F word, but sorry. But yeah, he helped me get a sponsor and do the steps. And without him, yeah, I don't know where I'd be right now either. And I've built a tremendous network of people here that I can rely on. Shout out to my band Minor Sun. That's what this logo is behind me. I love Andy. I love Brian. Those guys are amazing, and they teach me patience and dedication, and allow us to be the best version of ourselves possible. So, yeah. Without further ado, I think that's about it. Because like I said, I can go on for like another 30 minutes. I love everybody here. Thank you all so much, and congratulations everybody to your graduation. And it gets real from here. This is where the real stuff starts. Yeah, this is just the beginning. So, heck yeah.
All right, thank you, Austin. That was lovely. So Nick McKenzie cannot be with us tonight, but he's another one of our graduates who we are so proud of. We have watched him grow. He has been his worst enemy, and today he's finally found his best friend, which is himself. He has just flourished, and we're just so proud of him. He came from nothing. He came from the streets, and now he's leaving with his self-respect, his self-esteem, his confidence, and he just has so much going for him. So I just want to give a shout out to him. And next we have Jabu. Unfortunately, his counselor cannot be with us tonight. However, she did send a little something. So she says, Jabu, as we celebrate your graduation today, I want to take a moment to recognize how much you've brought to this group in just 2 short months. Though I didn't walk with you from the start, your active participation stood out every step of the way. Your kindness, your curiosity, and your dedication, especially through your passion for yoga, have been a steady force. You've helped others find calm in chaos, and you've shown us all how to stay grounded. I'm so excited to see how you'll continue to grow and lead. Congratulations, Jabu. You've earned every bit of this success. So without further ado, Jabu.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jabu here. I'm Addict. I am grateful for today. I also didn't want to show up for this because I don't like being in the spotlight. But like my friend Steven said, who's in I believe he's here. This is a big thing for me. This is a big thing, and I should be here to celebrate my sobriety. It's been a hard road, and like Austin said, it's continue to be a hard road. But I'm here, and I'm grateful for the support that I've gotten from Options. I came in from a different recovery program. I relapsed out of there. Yeah, I'm another one that gets in my own way a lot. I think too much, and I'm stubborn. But Options allowed me to prioritize my recovery, to really delve into myself, figure out what my demons are, and make peace with them. Really, yeah, I'm really grateful for the housing options provided. I'm really grateful for the counselors. I was really jaded about counselors from my last program because I felt let down. But obviously that was just me externalizing what I was going through, right? And putting it on people outside of myself. But here, with all the counselors I worked with, Hope, Brett, Ralph, I think that's everybody. They really took time and made me feel in group, in person, that they were on my side and that they really had my back. I'm grateful for my housemates here at Options. It's tough. It's tough living with a bunch of guys you're just meeting, but it also humbles me. It makes me figure out what my priorities are, and recovery, staying sober, being in a safe place where I can be accountable was my priority for the last year. So yeah, and I'm grateful for my external support. My friends from Recovery Dharma, from AA, NA. I believe I have two guests in the house today, Christina and Stephen. Thank you so much, both of you, for being my supports. I love you both. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you. Thank you, Options, really.
Thank you, Jabu. We're so proud of you. Good
Would
luck.
either of the guests like to say anything? Sorry, I want to interrupt really quick to
Oh.
give that opportunity, Christina or
Stephen.
Stephen. Would either of y'all like to say anything?
Yeah, Jabu, I have known you now. It's been almost a year, I think, pretty close. And just watching you through your journey, having someone to really walk through my own journey together. I have just been so grateful for you. And as mentioned before, your groundedness and your realness has just it's really it's been astounding. And your deep love and compassion for people who are in these programs, not only here at Options, but even at Recovery Dharma, just warms my heart how much you are there for others. And I just hope that you continue to share that compassion with yourself because you so deserve it, my friend. And I'm incredibly proud of you today. You beautiful soul, you. Love you.
Thank you.
And Stephen, do not feel pressured to join in at all. You do not have to, but we would like to offer that option. And if
I
not,
feel like Christina said it correctly. Like, he's a wonderful soul. Jabu, congratulations. My sister is also waving at you. And we're happy that you felt enough love to invite us to join you on this day. Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
thank you all so much. I love that. Thank y'all for joining us. Sandra, go ahead and keep going with our Berkeley site. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. So her last graduate for Berkeley is Ramon. Ramon, today is a milestone, and I am so grateful to be here with you as you graduate. Although I joined this group just a couple of months ago, your energy was impossible to miss. Your active participation, from your humor to your daily dedication at the homeless shelter, keeps us all inspired. I remember when you shared a story about connecting with a client over a simple laugh. Those moments humanized every challenge we faced. I know you'll carry the same warmth and resilience forward. Congratulations. You've made a lasting impact on all of us. Ramon?
Thank you so much, Sandra, and our Berkeley graduates. Next up, I want to introduce Peter, who is at our Concord site with many graduates and many family and friends. So take it away, Peter.
Hi, everybody. My name is Peter. I'm the evening counselor here at Options Recovery Services from the 5:30 to 7:30 group. I have about 4 graduates today. All deserving, very proud of all these guys. They've done a lot of hard work to get this far, and I'm very proud of them. And I just want to start off with my first graduate. His name is Matthew Post, and he's been very consistent. He has been a very good participant in group. He shows up. He's here pretty much almost every single day, and he does the work. You know, he shows up. He has been reliable, and he's grown so much. And I really want to give this time for him to share his story and his process with you guys. And also his parents are here, so we are very proud of him. And I would like to introduce Matthew Post.
What it was like was that I did meth, went up to being clean for 2 years with the help of going to Options. And I decided to go back to the Dive Valley Ranch for 3 months. So that went well. I did the Dive Valley Ranch. And after going back to PBR, I went to Options again. I've learned from anger management how not to trust people out anymore. I learned from anger management tools like deep breathing techniques and just how to relax while being pissed off. I've learned from denial management some of the denial patterns like minimizing and rationalizing different ways of implementing those denial patterns. I relapsed on weed since being options, but I admitted it and told myself. I'd like to thank Peter for his countless hours working with me before I relapsed on meth, after relapsing on meth, especially since I've been back this time. Because his one-on-ones have been helpful strengthening myself. Now I can introduce my mom, Karen Foster.
My name's Karen. I'm Matthew's mother, and I just want to say how proud I am of him. And it's been a long journey, but he's come a long ways, and I'm very confident that he's going to stay on the same path. And I'd like to thank the staff here at Options Recovery. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Dave, and just very, very proud of Matthew. Very pleased with the program that he's been at here at Options. He's very consistent, and it's been a real pleasure to walk in, have him walk quite a journey that he's been on. And so just really thankful in so many ways for everything that he's gone through and come through, and looking forward to the future.
Thank you so much. We want to thank you again, Matt, and the Post family. It's a pleasure working with you guys, and congratulations. I also want to introduce my next graduate, which is Joshua. Joshua, he's come a long ways through his recovery process from when he first started. He's shown a lot of internal growth, a lot of maturity. Since day one he came in, and he had what his goals were, reuniting with his family, getting stable housing, getting back to work, and little by little, he started accomplishing those things. And he's walked that journey. He's reached all of the goals that he wanted when he came in, and I'm really proud of him. And I'm gonna allow his chance to speak. Joshua Limbourg, congratulations.
Hi, my name is Joshua. I'm an addict. So I didn't prepare a speech or anything like that. I'm not really good at the writing and reading part of it all, but I can just go off the top of my head. When I came to Options, I didn't want to be at Options. I didn't want to be an outpatient. I was trying to get a residential treatment program. I came here with no intentions of staying, and something ended up happening where I couldn't get into a residential program, and I got the option to stay with Options and continue my journey here. When I came here, I wasn't living at home with my wife and kids. I was broken, and I just really wanted to stop drinking. Through Options holding me accountable on a daily basis, I was able to get everything back where I'm back at home with my wife and kids. I'm working full time. I got my life completely back. And I just want to thank the counselors and the staff here for everything that they do for us. It's been an extreme help. I've met some true friends in this program that I actually plan on being friends with after we leave here. I just really want to thank the whole staff with Options, and that's all I got. Thank you.
Congratulations, Josh, great job. And I also have another graduate. Again, very impressed by this man. Since day one, he came in here and he's been motivated. He's been one goal after another goal, one goal after another goal. And he's taken every step to be where he's at today. He's come so far. And he's also even considering working in the field as well. So it's amazing to see the growth and the potential that this person has displayed. And I'm very proud of him. And his name is Devin. Congratulations, Devin. Mr. Devin Woodard.
Hi, everyone. My name's Devin. I want to say thank you to Options Recovery Services for getting me here. When I first got here, I was lucky. I had already bought into recovery, and I was when I was in residential at Discovery House. By the time I walked through the door at Options, I wasn't fighting recovery anymore. I wanted it. When I started Options, I was living in an SLE, coming here 5 days a week. I had no job, no car, no license. I didn't really know what I was going to do with my life. Over time, 5 days turned into 3. happened because I showed up every day, even when I didn't feel like it, even when the curriculum felt repetitive, denial management, anger management, AODS. Sometimes I complained, didn't we just go over this? But without that repetition, I wouldn't understand it the way I do now. Eventually, I got a job at CEO Oakland, picking up trash on the freeway. It wasn't glamorous, but it was honest work. It gave me structure. While I was there, something shifted in me. I decided I didn't just want recovery for myself. I wanted to help other people find it too. So I registered as an SUD counselor with CADTP. Around that time, my funding for my SLE was running out. Right on time, a friend I met at Discovery House offered me a room to rent at his house. It wasn't random. That was recovery working. That's relationships built the right way. I started interviewing for counseling jobs. A lot of interviews, a lot of will let you know. It would have been easy to get discouraged, but I keep going. Eventually, I'll find a job as a counselor, and I won't give up until I do. In the meantime, I'm working at Mercy Housing in San Francisco as a front desk clerk, and that opportunity also came from options. I also want to talk about school. When I first enrolled in college, I was honestly scared. I wasn't sure I could juggle work, recovery, and school. I thought I might be putting too much on my plate. I was overthinking everything. The counselors here told me that I was overthinking it and encouraged me to pursue it anyway. Today, I hold a 3.85 GPA, and I made the president's list. That's something I never thought I'd say about myself. But that's what happens when you stay consistent and let people push you towards something better. When I started here, I had no job, no car, no license, and no clear direction. Today, I have all of that. More importantly, I have a purpose. I have discipline. I have recovery. The journey felt long at times. Graduation felt far away, but it really came down to just showing up, contributing in class, and keeping a positive attitude. Not being perfect, just being present. I'm going to continue pursuing my dream as a counselor, and I'm staying in school. I'm building a life I don't want to escape from. And I plan to give it back to what was given to me. Recovery gave me a life. Options helped me build it. Thank you.
Thank you, Devin. Congratulations. Congratulations to all you guys. Very much deserved, very well deserved. I do have one more graduate. His name is Nicholas Peroni. He's not here right now. Oh, there he is right there. Okay, Nicholas, I see you. I want to introduce Nicholas. Okay, we'll have to edit that later. Nick, I want to congratulate you. You've been an excellent participant in the program since the first time I met you. The conversations that we've had, both when you were in the afternoon group and then when you moved to the PM group, seeing your transition, the hard work, the work ethic, the way you show up every day, the positive impact that you have on other people in group, the way you interpret the curriculum and apply it to your life. I think you have done an amazing job, and we're very proud of you here and want to congratulate you. Congratulations, Nicholas Peroni.
All right, well, I want to start off by thanking everyone at the Options Recovery Center. All the counselors there have made such an impact on my life. Pete, Ben, Dea, Vandrick, Raina, Ms. G, everyone there has been so supportive and really been one of the main reasons why I've been able to make it so far in my journey. I want to start off by talking a little bit about my experience, strength, and hope. And then I think I want the main part of this to be some words of wisdom for the people who are just coming into the program, maybe the people who have been in it for a little bit, maybe even some of the graduates who are on this call as well. But yeah, my addiction snuck up on me a little bit. I've always been somebody who hasn't asked for help very easily. It came to a point where I knew I couldn't do things alone. And that's when I decided to ask for help from my family. That was a huge step for me. My sister and my mother, my sister who's on this call, have been the most supportive people in my entire life. I don't think I could come up with the words to tell them how much it's meant to me, what they've done for me. As soon as I told my sister that I need help with my addiction, my family had no idea what I was going through, but they immediately took me in. They let me move in with them. My sister took me to a rehab facility that day. And she's probably the main reason why I got sober initially. Um, in terms of options, I was very hesitant to come into a program. I think all of us here probably suffer from a little bit of stubbornness. I think it's part of the disease. Um, and I kind of fought it tooth and nail. I thought I could do it on my own for a couple months. I was going to some meetings semi-regularly. Didn't really think I needed a program on top of that. I knew of outpatient or inpatient programs, but I just didn't think it was for me. My family finally really pushed me and kept urging me to come. So I went ahead and went into options and intake. And the first day I got there, I just immediately felt an atmosphere of welcoming. Everyone was there for the same reason. There was a community there of like-minded people who all wanted to get better and get sober. And it was amazing. I was so glad to be in that room for that first day and continue on coming for the next 6 or 7 months. I always tell people that in addition to AA meetings, which give me a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of knowledge in those rooms. There's a lot of power to be shared in those rooms. Options did a really good job at me with providing me the knowledge that I needed on top of that knowledge of the disease, knowledge of addictive behaviors, knowledge of how to support yourself in recovery, how to support others in recovery, how to really rebuild yourself. And I think that for me was the biggest thing, was rebuilding. I have been using pretty consistently since I was about 15. So I really felt like I had to restart. My emotional intelligence wasn't there. My people skills weren't there. My, relationships with my friends, my family, my significant others were all kind of crumbling. And options taught me a lot about how to deal with it. My advice to anyone who's in the program, coming out of the program, coming into the program, is whatever reason you're there, whatever brought you into those doors, take advantage of it. I know sometimes it can be difficult, sometimes it's frustrating, sometimes we're tired, especially when we're first starting. But take advantage of it. Everyone there wants to get better, and everyone there wants to see you get better. And there's so much knowledge in those rooms and so much you can get out of it if you participate, I think is the biggest thing. And what I urge people to do is give it a month, fully participate every single day you come in there and do everything you can for a month. And I think you'll realize that things start to get better. You'll slowly see improvements. Your understanding of why things are happening just continues to grow. Why, your emotions are going crazy for the first couple weeks, why you can't sleep and you're having nightmares, or you're super sweaty when you wake up, why you're craving sweets in the middle of the night. It's all really helpful to know why we're going through the things we're going through. And on top of that, to have the support and just being able to share with other people. I'm one of the people who kind of knew what I needed to do. I kind of knew what I was feeling, but it's completely different sharing that and saying it out loud in front of a group of people, and in front of a group of supportive people. So I think that there is so much impact that can be made by this program. And I hope everyone here and everyone graduating today has seen the light at the end of the tunnel and has made a change in their life for the better. And I know, speaking personally, I don't think I'd be in the place I am today without this program. I came into the program with pretty much nothing. I lost all my relationships, lost my job, lost my house, lost connection with my family. But now I've reconnected with my family. I have an amazing career that I started fairly recently that's been going really well. I was able to move out on my own, and support myself financially. And it takes time, it takes a long time. It took me almost a year of being sober to get to where I am today. And I'm still kind of moving forward and getting things up and running. So I think being patient is the biggest thing, my biggest piece of advice for everyone. I know we all have this instant gratification And I still suffer from it every single day. So being patient was one of the hardest things for me, but it takes time. We put so much stress on our bodies through the past 10, 15, 20 years. It's not going to happen overnight. Give it a shot, work through it, help other people, and rely on other people to support you. If I had to say the last two words, or the most important words that I've heard, is don't suffer in silence. It's a huge thing, whether it's depression, addiction, whatever it is. Please don't suffer in silence. If you need help, ask somebody, ask one of the counselors, ask one of the people in group with you. Be supportive of each other, and just please don't suffer in silence. I wish everyone the best. I know you guys will do amazing. You guys can always reach out to me if anyone doesn't have my number. Please feel free to contact one of the counselors or anything. I love helping people, and I'd love to help anyone who asks for it. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, Pete. And then another special shout out to my sister Ashton, who's on this call as well. I love you to death, and congratulations on the new baby.
Well,
Yeah, I
I
think there
do
was
have
a-
one more graduate from our site over here. He's not here.
Perfect.
He didn't participate, but he's done a great job with us. His name is Christopher Tran. So I want to give acknowledgements to Christopher Tran and congratulate him on all his hard work and the consistency he has shown with Options Recovery Services. He will be continuing us on recovery support, and we want to continue to encourage him as he moves forward on his journey. Congratulations, Christopher. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter, and everyone from the Concord site. Nice crew over there. Lots of amazing supporters. So very, very grateful for that. Let's keep things going with our women from Oakland. And I have our counselor, Deborah McKinney, who's going to help us present. Go ahead and take it away, Deborah.
Hi, thank you, Tony, so much. And before I get started, I would just like to congratulate all the March 2026 Options Recovery graduates. You guys deserve this honor. What a courageous, brave journey you've been on. And always remember, just reflect on that. Reflect on your journey. Remember what was important to you. And before I introduce my first graduate, I would like to read something special to Candace. I want to just acknowledge today that we celebrate you and the incredible journey you have taken. Throughout this program, you have showed remarkable honor, courage, and determination. Your recovery wasn't an easy path, yet you faced every challenge with strength and willingness to grow. I remember witnessing even your difficult moments, you continue to push forward, proving to yourself and to everyone around you that change is possible. So with that being said, congratulations on your graduation today. This achievement, Candace, is well earned, and we celebrate you and all that lies ahead. Remember, keep believing in yourself and the path that you're creating. The future is yours. With that, I'd like to introduce Candace.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so my name is Candace, and my drug of choice was alcohol. Before coming into recovery, alcohol had taken control of my life. What started as something social slowly became something I relied on to cope with stress, emotions, and difficult situations. Over time, it caused problems in my relationships, my decision making, and my direction of my life I was going. Coming into this program wasn't easy. At first, I wasn't sure what to expect, and there was moments where facing my reality was uncomfortable. But through this process, I started learning more about myself, my patterns, and the kind of life I actually want to live. Recovery has taught me that change doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen if you stay willing and keep showing up. I've learned healthier ways to deal with stress, to take responsibility for my actions, and to build a life that I am proud of. Today, I am grateful for the support I received here from the staff and from the people going through the same type of journey as I am. This program helped me give me the tools to move forward and a foundation to continue growing. Graduating today doesn't mean the work is finished. Recovery is something I'll continue to work on every day, but today I can say I'm in a better place and I'm hopeful about my future. Thank you for everyone who supported me along the way.
All right, Candace, good job. I love that for you. I love all that you acknowledged. And with that being said, I want to introduce my second graduate, who is Mona. And today we celebrate Mona. You know, the incredible work you have done throughout your journey in this program. I can remember when you came into this process with openness and determination, and along the way you discovered something truly powerful, the value within yourself and the strength you have always carried. That kind of self-discovery takes courage, honesty, and a very deep commitment to change. And I just want to remember and remind you as you step in to this exciting new chapter, here at Options, we wish you the very best in your new career and in the beautiful life that you are creating for yourself. Congratulations. Your hard work, courage, and determination have brought you to this moment, and it's something to be incredibly powerful. Mona?
Thank you, Deborah. Hi, everyone. My name is Hermon, and my feeling word for today is grateful. I just want to express how truly grateful I am for this program. Options has made a huge positive impact on my life. The combination of outpatient treatment and sober living was exactly what I needed coming out of rehab. Being out in the free world and being early in recovery was a little overwhelming in the beginning. Having both the treatment and the housing created a foundation that helped me actually begin rebuilding my life. Before coming here, I struggled for a long time. When I was in my addiction, I felt hopeless. I felt like my life was stuck and that things would never change. But this program helped change that. Through the support here and everything I've learned, I started to see a different future for myself. Today I have hope. I feel hopeful that I can achieve my goals and dreams. This program didn't just help me stay sober, it helped me set myself up for success and showed me that a better life is possible. Living in the housing provided by Options also played a huge role in my recovery. Having a safe, stable environment that was free from drugs and alcohol gave me the space to begin healing and the space to start building a healthier life. I want to take a moment to thank some of the amazing people who helped me along the way. First, I want to thank my dad. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. I also want to thank all of my family for all of their love and support. I couldn't have done it without them. I want to thank all of the counselors, Takia, Jennifer, Erica, and of course, Miss Deborah. Thank you for your guidance, for your encouragement, and for genuinely caring about our recovery. I also want to thank everyone in housing. Thank you to Leah, my house manager, and to Barbara, Kelly, and Shauna for creating a safe and supportive living environment where we could focus on our recovery. And I want to thank all of the staff at Options for the amazing work you are doing. It is truly life-changing. I am truly grateful for everything I've learned and experienced here at Options. Options has helped me build a new foundation for my future and change the direction of my life. And for that, I will always be thankful. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Mona. You're fantastic. My next graduate I'd like to present is Kaisa. Kaisa, I just want to celebrate you and the remarkable journey you have taken throughout this program. During this time here, Kaisa discovered something I think incredibly powerful, that she is in charge of her future and holds the strength within herself to overcome any obstacles that stands in her way. Kaisa, your journey has been inspiring to witness. The strength and confidence you have built will continue to guide you as you move forward into the life you are creating for yourself. Watching you grow into the powerful woman you are today has been an honor. Congratulations to powerful Kaisa on your graduation today. Your future is yours to shape, and there is no doubt that you have the strength to make it extraordinary. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Deb. I have just a bunch of thank yous that I want to say. So thank you to all the counselors and counseling staff for the patience and understanding you've shown and for the knowledge and wisdom you've imparted. Thank you to all options staff for the support I've received and for laughing at my weird jokes. My fellow clients have shown me and taught me so much, and I wouldn't have gotten through this without their insight and friendship. I am so grateful for both my professional support team and the one I found in the recovery community. The difference you've made in my life is immense. Thank you, and endless hugs to all my family and friends for their stalwart support and unconditional love. This has definitely been a journey, and I'm excited to continue it. Thank you.
You deserve it, Kaisa. Good job. It's an honor to have witnessed your journey, like I said. With that being said, I'd like to introduce my next graduate from Oakland, who is Lisa. And as options, we celebrate you and the incredible journey you have taken throughout this program. During your time here, I want to just acknowledge that you've discovered that you truly have the ability to manage life, your life on life's terms. And I want to share that I know that realization took strength, courage, and probably a deep level of personal growth, all of which you demonstrated every step of the way. Watching you grow into your authentic self has been a privilege. Your willingness to be real, vulnerable, and committed to change allowed the true Lisa to shine through in a beautiful and inspiring way. Lisa, I just want to let you know it's been an honor witnessing your transformation and the strength you carry within you. The work you have done here at Options, remember, it's meaningful, lasting, and something to be deeply proud of. I just want to congratulate you on your graduation today and all that you have accomplished.
Thank you, Ms. Deborah. I would like to thank the Options counselors, the housing staff, the opportunity to help me. When I came into Options, I came into recovery program. I've been in here now 9 months. I first went to I went to actually, my bad. I went to I came in broken. I was broken. I was very broken. I lost my son to a fentanyl overdose, and I was just depressed, deeply depressed, and in my addiction spiral. So I came here broken, and like I didn't have anything. I was at my wit's end. I was, living in the street. I wasn't doing very well. So coming here, the counselors, I got counseling, therapy, housing, so that I could focus on my recovery. I wasn't able to do that in the outside world. And I also had support. The biggest supporters there were the counselors and the ladies in the house in my SLE, if I stayed in housing. We all had a lot of things in common. We were all different, but had a lot of things in common. And I'm proud to say that today I can stand, I can be here, I can be present, and be with my mother, who is now been diagnosed with, she's diagnosed with cancer, lung cancer, this last December. And so I'm getting to go through her chemotherapy. I'm getting to show up. I'm here for her. And just to see the peace in her eyes, it's amazing. It's amazing. And everyone sees the change in me. I wouldn't have been able to do it without options. And the housing, I'm glad I could focus on everything, my recovery and getting my support. I know where all the NA meetings and the AA meetings are. The ladies there, we've had some really good times, but it's made me healthier mentally, physically, and now I'm working on financially. But yes, I think options. Thank you, Ms. Deborah.
Lisa, you did all the work. It's your journey, your recovery, your honor today, your accomplishments. You know, it's just, you're a fabulous person, and I'm just so happy for you. Keep up the good work. All right, let's move forward with the Oakland. Let's go to Malika, who I would like to send a special message to as well, because today we celebrate your powerful journey. Let's see. You've taken, oh man, you've taken throughout this journey, your program, during your time, you discovered something deeply meaningful, that you deserve to nurture yourself, honor yourself, and treat yourself with the same care and compassion that you have always given to others. You know what, Malika? I think you probably truly deserve to honor yourself, treat yourself with love and respect. But during your time here, you truly took advantage of all that was offered in this program. I've never met anybody that truly took so much advantage of all that was offered in Options program. I mean, you embraced the lessons, the tools, and the opportunities for growth. And not only that, you placed the knowledge within yourself and learning how to apply it in every area of your life. Your commitment to healing, self-improvement has been inspiring to witness. And one of the most beautiful parts of Malika's journey, if you don't mind me sharing, Malika, has been watching you discover your own value and begin to truly live the principles she believes in. You have shown courage, honesty, and dedication while doing the deep work and self-reflection of growth. And I just want to congratulate you on your graduation and all that you have accomplished. Your journey has been powerful, and the life you are building for yourself is something to be, I think, incredibly proud of. With that being said, I introduce Malika.
Hello, everyone. I'm Malika. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to Options for giving me a new life. Thank you, Ms. Deborah. Thank you to Ms. Inera. Thank you to Ms. Barbara. Thank you to Options staff, everyone on this journey. It's been a long and sweet journey. And I must say, when I came in here, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what Option had to offer. But through the journey, it's been ups and downs, but I stuck through. And with the staff, the help of the staff and my loving family, thank you. I want to say thank you also to my family, my daughters, my sister, Kiami, Nevaeh, Charnel, Sharice, my guy, Dexter, all my loving family that's been supportive along the journey with me. Options has taught me so much. When I first came in, I didn't know what to expect. I came in and I went to a SLE because I knew that I needed the help to live life on life terms outside of life. Although I had a home, Options gave me the structure that I needed to be to where I am today. Options provided the structure and the guidance and the tools to help me continue on this life that I'm living now. And I just want to say, I'm so grateful for everyone that stood by my side. I'm so grateful. And I couldn't be more happier than I am now. I want to say to anyone that's thinking about it or having thoughts about it, options couldn't be a better place to go. Stick it through. All those that's on their road, your journey, I am living proof it can be done. On the 25th of this month, I will be 1 year clean and sober. And I never thought that could happen. 11 months ago, I was lost. Today, with the help of options and my family, I am truly a living soul. I'm not just living, I'm alive. And I want to say thank you to everyone that's helped me. Thank you. I would like to introduce my sister. That's my sister, Sharice.
Hey, your cheerleader squad is here. Hey,
those
we
are-
are so very proud of you.
Yes, we are.
You
Those
are
are my
an
kids.
inspiration. We are so proud of
Yes,
you.
we
So
are.
very proud. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I had to get on here and let you know that we are proud of you, sister. You are doing your thing. Keep up the good work. You are to see the smile right there. Like you said, 11 months ago, we didn't see that smile. That smile is wonderful. We love you. We love you. We love you. That's all I want to say. Congratulations.
This is my baby girl, Charnel.
Hi, you guys. My name is
can hear you.
Charnel. I'm my mom's youngest daughter. I just wanted to come on here and say that I am so proud of my mom. Not only I feel like she was doing this for us, but I feel like she finally did, like, she finally did something for herself, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy to see her happy. I'm so happy to see her just growing and thriving. I'm happy to see that you guys give her the space that she needs to be her and to become a better her. And I'm so proud of her for taking this opportunity. Like, she is, like my TT said, she is my inspiration. Like she said, she is living proof that lets me know that you can do all things through Christ, and all things, whatever you do, just by putting your mind to it and just by following through it. And I really appreciate my mom also too, because her doing this is also helping me want to grow for myself. And yeah, I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you, Mom. And I love
Thank you,
you.
baby girl. Yes, this is my daughter, Kiami, my oldest daughter.
I just wanted to start off by saying I'm very, very, very proud of my mom. She came a long way. Like, and watching her come a long way lets me know exactly what my sister said, that is possible for anybody. She makes us comfortable enough, and she builds the confidence in the family, and for everybody else that's probably going through the same thing, to change. That there's my bad, I'm at the carnival, but there's what's the word, Mom? That there's
a way it's possible.
What's that word? I'm kind of stuck. That there's
Air code for anybody. Okay, keep going, girl.
Yeah, that there's no faith. I'm very proud of her. I don't have too much to say. I'll see you later, Mom. I have a lot for you.
All right, thank you, baby girl.
Thank you.
But that was my loving family, you guys, and thank you so much, Options, for everything you've done for me.
That was fantastic, Malika. I'm glad your family showed up. Tony, back to you.
Thank you so much. I know. I'm so glad. I love it when family gets to hop in and say a few words. It's always my favorite, and it's just always so beautiful. So thank y'all for taking the time here and supporting your mom, your sister, your loved one. That's amazing. But we're not done yet. We still got more graduates to celebrate. And so next up, I'm going to introduce our counselor, Eric, who is continuing with the Oakland site, but with the men's program. So take it away, Eric.
Hello, how you guys doing? I'm Eric. Well, y'all know me. I'm blessed again with the opportunity to represent Oakland's men's recovery team and presenting 4 outstanding individuals for graduation. And before I jump straight into that, I always like to ask our new clients when they first come in, what does recovery look like for them? And for each of these individuals, I was able to watch them utilize the curriculum and develop the tools to paint a portrait that now allows life to imitate art. And my first graduate, is someone that I never seen him or talked to him where he only talked about himself. Every time we was able to sit down and have a one-on-one or a conversation, he always mentioned how he wants to reach out and help others. So with that said, I'd like to introduce Daniel S.
Hey, how everybody doing? Eric, thank you for that introduction. I started my journey around 9 years old. Some horrible things happened to me, and I went down a horrible path. I started using drugs, alcohol at that point. I started using meth around the age of 14, 15. And I functioned for a while. I did okay. I had a girlfriend, I got a fiance, I had some kids, until I didn't function okay. And I started going down a dark path. I started going to jail a lot. I let this addiction take control of me. I walked away from my kids. And that hurts me still to this day. I'm still working on getting them back. 9 months ago, 9 months, 3 days, and 4 hours ago. I can't be more specific than that. But on that day, I made a decision when I was getting out of jail to go to options. My sober date, my day in options, and my release date from jail are the same date. And I did this 100%. I put 100% into this. I put 100% into me. I was willing. I was open. The curriculum that Options has given me has really helped out. The ACA, Adult Children of Alcoholics, that's the thing that's hit home for me the most. That's what's been the most helpful. And because of that hurt I've had as a kid, I want to help other people. I want to help other people avoid the mistakes that I've made. But today I'm a much better person because of Options. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for everybody at Options. And thank you to the fellow graduates. Love you guys. I'm out.
Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Our next graduate is someone that I've literally, since I've been working with Options, I've never seen anyone that's hungry for recovery as I've seen this individual. I've seen him change his whole life from, I don't even know what he was doing before, because all I met with him was recovery, recovery, recovery. And with that said, Martin M., congratulations.
Yeah, my name is Martin. First, I'd like to thank my higher power, my mom and my sister, and the rest of my family for supporting my recovery. I'd like to thank the counselors at Options, Larry, Kairi, Brett, Eric, and Yang. It feels good to have the support of my peers and have a home group meeting, the AA meeting at the Rockridge Fellowship. My sponsor, Rodney. I got a church to go to, Faith Fellowship in San Leandro. I can honestly say that I have balance now in the 4 areas of my nature. I'm mentally solid, emotionally stable, spiritually connected, and physically healthy. The curriculum that I was taught here at Options has given me the recovery tools and knowledge to have a successful recovery. By recognizing my warning signs and triggers, doing my pros and cons, and always playing the tape through before making any rash decisions. I have a solid relapse prevention plan and a daily routine that keeps me clean and sober. Options has helped me build a solid foundation in recovery that I can depend on. My thinking is no longer distorted. My attitude is positive, and I can honestly say that because of Options, I am a changed man for the better. I plan on always staying connected with Options in the future. I will stay in touch with all the solid individuals that I met here. Coming to this program was one of the best decisions I made in my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Martin. I've seen you grow in so many ways. It's miraculous. My next individual, if we were able to do a before and after photo, we'll be having them kicking down doors. They'll be thinking that we're creating miracles up here. But the truth is the miracle lied within him since day one. I'd like to introduce Wesley H.
Thank you, Eric. I'm not very good with speeches. and I'm not feeling very well, so this might be a little short. But options has literally saved my life, and I can't, well, not just options, but my probation officer as well. Prior to coming to here, I was in such a dark place that I didn't even recognize the world anymore. I had lost my wife and my mother-in-law in the Paradise Fire. Prior to that, I was clean for 10 years, the entire time I was with my wife. And then after losing them, I walked away from life. I walked away from my family, her family. I didn't speak with anybody for 10 years. I didn't want to live anymore. I put myself in situations that would honestly, I wanted my life to end. And so I put myself in peril, and I put myself just through the worst things that a person can in order to end my life. And now I want to live again. I see that doing that to myself is not something that my wife would have wanted. In fact, the entire time she was probably looking down and, you know, just shaking her head. Yeah, so thank you for that. The giving me the foundation to stand on first, and then the tools to use to build my life back and to deal with the grief that I had. I am now in contact with all of my family, with all of her family after 10 years, and it feels great. And yeah, I can't say enough good things. I really can't. The housing has been amazing. All the counselors at West Oakland, thank you. Denise, thank you. Deborah, thank you. Brett, especially. Larry, Yanira, Tori, thank you for answering the phones every morning. And you, Eric, especially you, Eric, too, because we've had some great conversations. And Options has definitely inspired me to want to give back. I have to give back, and it's definitely always been my calling in life is helping others. And so I'm seeking, employment in this field, starting with hopefully being a manager, a house manager, so I can, give other people hope that are coming in and giving them a stable, positive, and safe environment for their journey. And so, yeah, just thank you so much.
And thank you, Wesley. We all appreciate. I appreciate you. And finally, but by far not least, this individual came in with his little notepad and he knew every answer. If you posed the question, he'll page 34. He had every answer there is, but it took a moment to get him to be willing to face the questions. Now he's dealing through his questions in life and making the right choices. And with that, I'd like to introduce Raymond R.
Hi, everybody. My story isn't unique in this room. For years, my life was a blur of gangbanging, drug abuse, and criminal lifestyle that always seemed to land me in trouble. The streets were my classroom, and I learned a lot there, but none of it was helping. I was angry, lost, and consistently running from myself until I walked through these doors. Anger management, seeking safety, denial management, adult children of alcoholics were the tools that I've learned. And today, we're not just graduating from a program, we are graduating into a new life of living. We are carrying these tools, these insights, and these newfound self-awareness into a world that needs our strength and our stories. We are living proof that change is possible, that redemption is real, and the past doesn't have to define your future. Thank you.
Thank you, Raymond. I appreciate that. And
I got someone who wants to say something.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm Raymond's mom. I hope I don't cry. Sorry. Raymond, I lost Raymond when he was 17 to the streets. And every day I prayed and prayed. And finally, the Lord answered my prayer. I'm so proud of him. I'm sorry. I'm so very proud of him. I've seen a totally different Ray since he's been sober, and my whole family has now opened up the doors before he burned all the bridges, and they have all seen a big change in him, and it's thanks to the program and thanks to God. And sorry, so many years. So I just want to thank the program for the things that they do, and congratulate all of you because I know it was a journey, and it's a hard journey for your family too. But I'm glad that Raymond put up strength and perseverance to get through this, and we're very proud of him. Thank you so much.
You had to cry, huh?
And thank you again, and thank you, Raymond, and thank all the graduates. And your mom is trying to get me to go personal. Professionally, I can't never say I'm proud of you guys, but sometimes I got to speak as a person, and I'm proud of each and every one of you guys. I've seen some of you from day one, and I'm so happy to see you get out my life. Now, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see y'all graduate and move on. I say that with love. But that's it for Oakland.
I'm sorry.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for ending with a laugh too, because I was crying myself. That's so beautiful. Happy tears today, though. Happy tears for everyone. And congratulations to all the graduates. We're still not done yet, so that's the fun part. I just absolutely love whenever we get to hear even more from family, friends, and the supporters and loved ones of our graduates. So to keep things going, we have one more site. We have San Leandro. So I'm going to introduce Cole, who will help us introduce the graduates from San Leandro. So thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Cole H., counselor for the men and the women OS in the San Leandro site with options. I want to reiterate just how proud all of us are of all of you graduates, how far you've come and what you've faced, and allowed us to hold you until this moment. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say a few things about my first graduate that I'm gonna introduce. I always feel that each graduate group is special, but I've learned a lot from this particular group that I'm going to be taking with me. And this particular graduate, I remember early on before she came to my group, I saw a sparkle in her eyes. I saw a commitment and a curiosity and an openness to be held by us in the program. And that made it an honor to do my job and pour into her and her development. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Miss Emily.
Thank you, Cole. Oh, man. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Sitting here today thinking about my family, my peers, and the counselors who walked this path with me, I'm overwhelmed with a feeling I didn't think was possible for a long time. Genuine gratitude. Before I came to options, my life was defined by a different kind of noise. Pre-treatment was a blur of survival, chaos, and disconnection. I arrived here in fear, raw and uncertain, still carrying the weight of the before and wondering if after was actually attainable. Thank you so much to Cole, Jennifer, Yanira, Andy, Candace, and Denise. A huge thank you for helping me to do something I never thought possible, loving the parts of me that helped me survive. Through the curriculum and our group processes, I started to find the language for my experience. For a long time, I thought those parts of me, my grit, my hyper-awareness, my persistence, were things I needed to discard. But my counselors helped me to sharpen those traits into tools. I've learned how to take the very things that kept me alive in the dark and utilize them to keep me thriving in the light. Today, I don't just manage those parts of myself, I honor them. I get to work in the field and use the same strength and resilience to help the next struggling addict and alcoholic find their way back. One of my greatest aha moments happened when I realized how to handle the friction of life. I discovered that when I struggle with someone or any situation, the most transformative thing I can do for them is pray, or just pray in general. I found that praying for others completely shifts my perspective. It allows me to deal with people with compassion and understanding rather than resentment. This practice has been a mirror showing me that every act of grace brings me one step closer to being the woman God created me to be. Most importantly, the work I have been doing here isn't just for me. Every group session, every difficult conversation, and every day of active growth is fueled by a deeper purpose. I'm doing this because I'm becoming the mom my son deserves. Reclaiming my clarity means I can finally show up for Landon with the presence, the love, and the strength he has always deserved from me. This growth is the greatest gift I can give to our future. None of us get here alone, and I am here because of a village that prayed without ceasing and refused to give up on me. To God, thank you for the breath in my lungs, for the gifts of clarity and understanding. To my mom, my dad, my stepdad, Michael, and my stepmom, Julie, thank you for your unwavering presence. Thank you for never giving up on me and loving me unconditionally. Your support has been the anchor that kept me steady. To my Uncle Ryan, thank you for being the one who picked me up and brought me to safety from San Francisco. You were the bridge I needed, and I'm so grateful for the love, safety, and support. To my sponsor, you have helped me grow in ways I truly could not have imagined. Thank you for your wisdom and for always pushing me to see my own potential and to find my part. To Barbara, a very special thank you for seeing something in me that I didn't yet see in myself. Thank you for taking a chance on me and giving me one of the most beautiful opportunities of my life. To my sisters and to the women in my life, to those of you who have loved me until I could figure out how to love myself, thank you for holding that light for me. To my son, Landon, thank you for being a huge part of my reason. I'm so excited for what the future holds for us. Today isn't the end of the work, it's the beginning of a new chapter. I leave here today with tools in my pocket, peace in my heart, and a clear vision of the woman and the mother I am becoming. Thank you. And I have a couple guests here, but oh, there's my stepdad, Michael. You're on mute though. And my dad and my mom. Everybody's here.
It's a party. I
How
guess
about
I'll go.
Joe. Perfect. Yeah, that was to say. You're the one on my screen, Joe.
I'll go first. Emily, I'm so proud of you for making it through, for against all odds. I love the person you are. You're so much more than we've had of you for years, for years now, and it's so you're so genuine now, and you're so much more fun to be around, even when you give me a hard time and are critical of me. I can still handle it, but I just love you and your personality, and I'm saying ands too much, and I just love you and really proud of you. And keep up the great work. Oh, yes. And I'm praying for you every day. And we're here for you.
Thanks, Daddy. I love you too.
Emily, I'm so happy to have you back, to have my kid back, that I know who you are. And also to embrace your life and stop the pain that was been present for the past, I mean, for a long time, but I got my girl back, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. That's it.
Thanks, Mommy.
Emily. I was just thinking about how much I hate this disease and how it's a family disease. And then I was thinking about how recovery could become a family value, and recovery and healing being a family value and generations of healing. And I like that thought. I have a little chip, and I remember, so me and your mom, we know this walk. We both live this a day at a time. I remember going through my program, and our goodbye groups were passing the chip around, and I just imagining this chip going to all the people in your family who love you so much. Each person just putting, our hearts into this and handing this to you. You are so loved, and and uh and here you go, giving it to you. Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. Love you. I love you. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited to be back, and I'm so grateful to be just accepted back with open arms and to get a real opportunity to just be present and be a part of this family, because this family is amazing. I love you guys. Thank you, Options. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Options.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, before I introduce my next graduate, I'd like to reflect on our first introduction. So for most of my graduates today, I met them when they first came in the program. I have the honor and the privilege to run their 5-day-a-week group and scare them a little bit about what's to come. But this particular client, I remember her walking through the discussions, through the one-on-one sessions and through the homework and all the paperwork and the process and the feelings with an openness and a courage to feel feelings that she was learning how to name and be present with. I'm so proud of this particular client and this because they're all business women, and I can see that the sky is the limit for them. And without further ado, I'll go ahead and introduce Miss Jennifer.
Thank you so much. This means so much to me. There was a time in my life where I had no place to go and no one to ask for help. Options Recovery Services shined a light for me in my recovery, which helped me to identify and understand the choices that I actually did have. Since I've been a client, the program has helped me stay connected to my family, which has been instrumental in my progress. And I have learned the importance of maintaining healthy relationships and building trust through patience and love. By maintaining a commitment to myself, I've learned to put forth the effort and the hard work towards my goals. Today, there is nothing that I cannot accomplish because I've learned how to identify my options. I can now see how my recovery has developed into self-sufficient coping skills that have led towards new opportunities. By setting boundaries, identifying unmet needs, and using denial management to handle challenges, I'm now a confident and empowered graduate. Thank you for everything. Thank you so much, Cole, and thank you, Options Recovery. Now, I would like to take the time to introduce my mother, who has been with me in my journey all the way through.
Hello, everyone. I just want to let Jennifer know how much I love her, how happy I am that she's been able to accomplish the skills and get through the program. And her family loves her. It's been many, many years since I've seen the daughter that I have now. She has just made such progress. I'm just in awe. And I just want to thank everyone and of course the Most High for all the blessings. Thank you so much. And thank you to Cole.
Beautiful. Okay. The next graduate. I remember being impressed at her development early on, and really excited to work with her in the next phase when she came to my group. And over time, constantly, I challenged her to be gentle with herself and be intentional and maybe even aggressive with that compassion that she pours into herself. And all my clients know I'm big on that. You deserve care, you deserve kindness, you deserve rest. And I'm really proud that I'm hearing her reflect those things back. She's giving and pouring back into herself. And I couldn't be more proud. And with that, I'd like to introduce Miss Gina.
I knew you were talking about me, Cole. Hi everyone. So when I first came to Options, my life was in a very different place than it is today. I was unsure of what my future was going to look like, insecure in my ability to change and to commit to those changes in order to stay clean. But I knew I couldn't continue living enslaved to drugs any longer. Coming to this program has been one of the most life-changing decisions I've ever made. This journey hasn't been easy, and I've had to face a lot of things I've spent a long time running from, but I'm a stronger person today because of it. The Options program has helped me slow down, look at myself honestly, and start rebuilding my life piece by piece. It gave me the space to grow, to heal, and to start believing that my future could look different than my past. I've redefined my relationship with God, with my family, and made sincere friendships throughout this journey. And today I have a relationship with my daughter and a mom who trusts me again. I have a relationship with God who gives me strength whenever I feel weak, and an entire church community who supports me in my recovery and helped me grow into the person I was always meant to be. My life has moved in an entirely different direction since being here. I returned to college this semester, which I never thought would be possible. I got registered with CCAP to become a drug and alcohol counselor, and I'm training to be a house manager. I would like to thank my counselor, Cole, for pushing me to grow and teaching me what it looks like to have self-compassion and really love myself. Thank you for your patience, your guidance, and for really caring and walking alongside me in this journey. Today, I love the person I see in the mirror and have hope for a second chance at life, free from an addiction I've battled with for 15 years. To anyone in the middle of their journey, stick with it and keep going because God isn't finished with your story yet. In addition to graduating, I'm also celebrating 1 year clean today. So thank you to everyone who has been a part of this journey and encouraged me along the way. This program is truly amazing if you put in the work.
Okay, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Next, I would like to introduce a client who I remember day one, she gave me a hard time. And I knew it was going to be a great time ahead. I knew it was going to be good. When clients are open and they feel safe enough in group to speak. I'm going to shut up and let you talk. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my next graduate.
Wow, I didn't know it was me. Well, first I would like to start by giving thanks to God. Without you, I'd be nothing. I'd like to thank my Celebrate Recovery family, my Hillside Alliance Church family here in Hayward for welcoming me with open arms. My sponsor, Maria, for hearing me and keeping me accountable. My special someone for always supporting me. And to Veronica King for always being straight with me, even if it hurt. And sorry, I'm getting choked up. When I first walked into Options, I was exhausted, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. I was tired of carrying shame, tired of repeating patterns, and tired of trying to be strong on my own. I came in knowing I needed help, but I didn't yet understand how much healing I truly needed. This program taught me more than sobriety. It taught me awareness. I learned about my triggers, my craving cycle, and how my thoughts shape my actions. I learned to pause instead of react. I learned structure, accountability, and how to ask for support instead of trying to carry everything alone. The group process changed my heart. Being able to speak honestly and be accepted showed me that healing is possible when we allow ourselves to be seen. One of my biggest breakthroughs was understanding that I don't have to control everything to be safe. Real strength came when I learned to surrender, when I stopped trying to carry everything myself and started trusting God. And as a mother, this journey has meant everything to me. My recovery is not just about me staying sober. It's about becoming the safe, stable, present mother my children deserve. My children have been incredibly strong through this process. They have shown resilience, patience, and love during difficult times. Watching their strength has motivated me every single day to keep doing the work and to keep growing. They are a huge part of why I chose to change and why I continue to choose recovery every day. The scripture that carried me through this journey is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. There were days I didn't feel strong, but I kept showing up. And I learned that strength doesn't mean never struggling. It means trusting that God will give you strength to keep going. Today, I don't stand here perfect. I stand here changed, more aware, more grounded, and more hopeful. This isn't the end of my recovery. It's the beginning of a new life. And I want to thank you all for walking this journey with me. I did have a guest, but I think she logged off. I just want to say thank you to everybody. I love you guys, and we can do it. Good job, you guys. Congratulations.
Actually, your guest is still here.
Oh, there you go. So I want to introduce.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I want to introduce. Like I said, Veronica, you have always kept me accountable, and even when the truth hurt, you let me have it, and I love you so much for that.
I love you too. It is an honor to be able to speak on your behalf. And don't you ever think that I don't care. We would have went here to 10 o'clock. I would still be here. I remember the first day I met you coming out of the courtroom. I met you that first day. And you was so guarded. You was so afraid, but you tried to have a strong front, like none of this mattered. But I knew it did. I knew it did. I would just remember taking you in my office, and for the most of you guys who don't know me, I like to have big panty conversation with my clients, and I like to have real conversations with them, because I feel my job is to help them understand who they are. And it was so easy to work with you because from day one, you realized you deserved a better you. You deserve to be the best version of a mom to your kids. And I can remember the day the light bulb went off on you when you realized the things that you were doing with your children that you shouldn't have, that you should have had other people support you opposed to your kids. I remember the day when I had you talk about forgiveness, how important that was for you to grow. You didn't want to hear it, but it was important because, again, I remember the conversation letting you know that the things you done wasn't who you are. Just some stupid shit. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Some stupid stuff, some decisions you made, but that's not who you are. That's not who God created you to be. That's not who you are. You are a great mom. You are a loving mom. You just needed to be redirected. You got off track and it was okay. But you were one of the most important things that I remember is that you created a plan. And anybody coming into this who don't have a plan, don't be successful. You created your plan, you started working your plan. And look at you now. You're not even the same woman I met some months ago. You have totally changed. And you decided that you deserved a better life. And once you realize that you can attain it, there was no stopping you. There's still no stopping you. There is nothing, Priscilla, that you can't do. Whatever you want to do, you can do. You've learned that you would never let anything, anybody separate you from your kids again. Because your kids are your heartbeat. Because your heart hasn't beat the same since you guys been separated. And the hardest thing for you was being told it was some things you couldn't discuss with your kids when you was usually discussing everything with them. When you came in here, you were homeless. You were broken. Look at you now. You have your own place now. You fulfill. You're on your way. You have a sponsor. And for anybody just on this call, accountability checkpoints are so important. And like I tell everybody I work with, your accountability checkpoints, they don't go away. They just get replaced. Congratulations. You earned this, girl. Receive your flowers today. I am so happy to be here for you. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you again, Veronica.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Go get it, guys. Congrats.
Oh my gosh, Cole, did you want to say anything else? It's a hard act to follow right now.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you all so much. Just wow. Thank you and congratulations to all of our graduates. There's been tears, laughs, so much heart, soul, pain, growth, strength, resilience, and lots of love that has been shared, shown, and talked about today. It's been an absolute honor to hear you, see you, and then also join the team rooting for you. Stay empowered, stay strong, and you are proof that recovery is possible. So enjoy the beautiful journey that lies ahead. I had to write something special for the graduates too, because y'all have done nothing but give me beautiful things all night. Y'all are amazing, and y'all are just going to do amazing things. Congratulations. So we have a few more things we're going to do really quickly. I want to introduce Susan Bookman, who is going to thank our sponsors and tell you other ways that you can give and support options and these amazing graduates. Susan Bookman, everybody.
So I am here, and I am so excited to be here with all of you to celebrate your graduations. I'm on the board of directors of Options, and I'm here to congratulate all the graduates on behalf of the board. There is a place where miracles happen. There really is, where men and women take root to face the challenge of dealing with themselves. That place is Options Recovery Services. Through hard work, patience, and the support of people around you, you have succeeded. And I'm so impressed and overwhelmed by everybody's stories. And on behalf of the board, thank you for being here. Well, we're always open. We always like donations for those people who would like to support their graduates and to give to Options Recovery Services. We're at optionsrecovery.org. We have a website and a Facebook page, so please look in on us. And if you feel the power of options, please donate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Susan. Yeah, optionsrecovery.org. You can sign up for our newsletter, stay up to date, get all of our information about these graduations and all the cool events that we do. And we love our donors, we love our supporters, and we love our board and all of the people who have been with Options and taking good care and shown a lot of love. So thank you too, Susan.
And thank you so much, Tony, for keeping us together.
Oh, I always love this. This really is an honor. And so
Yes.
to close us out, we are going to turn on our cameras and unmute ourselves. And Peter is going to lead us in the Serenity Prayer. Congratulations again, graduates. Thank you so much. What an honor. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Take it away, Peter. Well, first, everybody, come on, unmute yourselves and turn on your cameras and join us. There we go.
All right, so once everybody gets their cameras on, we'll get started. I want to congratulate again all the March 2026 graduates. You guys did an amazing job, and we're so proud of you. Keep up the good work, okay? Is everybody ready? On the count of 3, we're going to all say the Serenity Prayer together, okay? 1, 2, 3. God, grant me the
serenity
to accept
to
the
accept
things
things I cannot change,
The courage
to
change the things I can,
and the
and
wisdom
to know the
to
difference.
Amen. Thank you guys. Congratulations, everybody. Awesome graduation.